Michelle here, Thrifting 101. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Glad you're stopping in. Have a small haul for you today, and they're from shops all over Melbourne. Hope you enjoy. There's this little church thrift store. It's down a side road, and I forgot all about it. Just has a tiny little sign out there that says thrift store, and I've been going back there a little bit lately. They're only open Wednesday, or actually Thursday to Saturday. The nicest women work there, and I picked up these 4 Anchor Hocking milk glass custard cups with the late 1970s logo on them. I paid $1.25 for all 4 of them. I'm going to be asking $8 for them. I believe that logo is the last logo that Anchor Hocking had on any milk glass. That same little out of the way church thrift store I was talking about when I was talking about the milk glass custard cups. I also found this really cool mid-70s stackable. It's called a Spice Tower Tupperware, and you can see the colors are totally 1970s. The top one has a lid on it, and they're all in really nice condition. I'm going to ask $15 free ship for the stack. Right next door to one of the Christian church stores I go to, there's another little store. It is a thrift store. It's not a charitable thrift store. The name is Lily Lace and Trinkets, and I stop in there periodically, and I've gotten to be pretty friendly with the owner, Melissa. She's just a lot of fun, and I always have a good time when I go in there. And unlike charitable thrift stores where I would never bundle or bargain or try and make a deal, which I like to do, I like to bargain, I can do that in her store, and that's kind of half the fun. So I picked this up. It was part of a bundle that we had put together. I think there's something else in this haul from there. Anyway, this was marked $10. I paid, I think, 20 some odd dollars for everything I got that day, and like I said, 2 things are on the table. It's beautiful. It's called a cheese keeper. It's porcelain and hand painted. I think you can see right there, it's hand painted and signed by Bonnie Salih. Gorgeous little, I think they're violets. It has a very Victorian, old-fashioned look to it. It even, actually, look, it came with a little cheese pick, I guess you call it, and this is also signed by Bonnie right there. Really, really pretty set. You could also use it for butter. A lot of people do. I didn't know if it was antique. My first guess was that it was antique. But after doing a little more research on it, I did notice that the same design, and by design I'm saying the same handle here and the same kind of Shelly look you see here. But I found 2 others, I think, with different designs on them. One had an apple design, and one had, I think, a different floral design, nothing near as pretty as this. And I noticed that one was signed and dated 1985, and another was signed and dated 1973. So I'm thinking this is antique style and not antique. Beautiful anyways, and I'm going to be asking $55 free ship for it. I'll give you another look at the inside. It's not marked. So on the back, I'll show you. There's no mark on the back, so they were probably blanks handed out and hand painted by different artists. I pick up these Federal glass mini root beer shot glasses, mugs, periodically. As a matter of fact, I just sold a set of clear ones not that long ago. I found these at the Goodwill. They were 69 cents a piece, but I think it was Senior Citizen Day, so I paid 10% off of that. And what I liked about these is they all have the different color pastel bases, and they all have gold trim on the top. Wonderful condition for all of them. They're 1950s, they're 2-inch, they're 1 ounce shot glasses, and they sell really well. A lot of people list them as toothpick holders. I'm sure they would make great toothpick holders also. I'm going to ask $20 for the set. They have great colors. There's blue, there's yellow, there's purple, there's pink. Few of them are marked with the F in a shield. That's the federal glass sign, but it's so small I don't think that the camera would have picked them up. I picked up all this Harkerware pottery at one of the charitable thrift stores. Bought a lot of stuff at that store that day, so I just kept piling stuff on the counter. And the nice man just finally gave me one price at the end. I would probably say I paid an average of 50 cents a piece right here. This is the shell pink. It's got a really pretty speckled pink interior, kind of a gray or sagey green exterior. It says oven proof. People just love this stuff because it is oven proof. It's really sturdy, very hardy. This is the shell pink pattern. They made other color combinations. 1951 to 1957. The Harker Pottery Company, was founded in 1840 by Benjamin Harker, and he founded it in a log cabin. Moved to, this was in East Liverpool, Ohio, and then they moved to Chester, West Virginia. Finally closed shop in 1972. They were known as the oldest pottery company in America, and I was going to divide these up. I'm going to ask $15 for the bowls. I had originally thought I had more bread and butter plates and only 2 cups and no saucers. I find now that I have 2 cups and saucers and an extra saucer, so I'm going to have to rethink that, but I'm going to be selling them off individually. Probably somewhere for the, what do I have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bread and butter plates. Probably about $20 for that. And then this really cool creamer. It's not marked, but it's obviously part of the set. I picked up also, and I had a really hard time identifying this to the set, even though it obviously is. They didn't even show it on replacements.com as part of the pattern. I finally, after a while, found one made by Harker in the golden pattern. And that wasn't even for sale. I just happened to run into that one on replacements.com. I don't see any of these really cool mid-century handleless mini creamers anywhere. So I'm gonna ask $20 for that, and we'll see what happens. I seem to be the queen of wall pockets lately. I don't remember where I picked this up. I know I paid $2 for it, and I can tell you why I know I paid $2 for it, because I'm having a really hard time getting the 2 off of there. But I will try. It is what I believe to be hand painted. Measures about 9 inches from top to bottom. Really pretty design here in wonderful condition. As you saw, I paid $2 for it. I'll be asking $9 for it. This was part of the bundle I picked up while visiting Melissa at Lily Lace and Trinkets. I just fell in love with it. I've never seen one like it before. I love the design. It's West Bend, as you saw on the back, USA, made in the USA. It's a bean pot actually. It's ceramic, and it was originally marked for $10. She did have another one there, but it didn't have the top, so I passed on that. I believe it has just the pattern on the one side. The other side is plain. It is 1950s, 1960s era. WBE1 is the name of it. It has this great kitchen utensil design on it. Came with a set of smaller little bean pots. And what I did not notice until I started doing some research is it also came with a little warmer, and it was, I don't know the name of it. Yes, it was Heat Right, a Heat Right electric plate warmer. So that was part of the original set also. I just love it for what it is. I thought it might make a really cute cookie jar. Also, I'm going to ask $15 for it. I actually got these today. I did a quick run into the Goodwill, and I'm so glad I did, because I was looking around and they had some really nice stuff there. I don't know about your Goodwill. The Goodwill in here is usually way overpriced, so you really have to search for something. Sometimes you get lucky. I found a few good items, put them in my cart, and then I went over to the bins, and as I'm walking to the bins, I see these vases just staring at me, and I literally walked over to the vases with my hands outstretched so that I could grab them before anybody else did. And you know, the funny thing about it is, while everything was overpriced, these were only priced at $2.99 each. Grabbed them both. Timing is everything. They are yellow custard in Fenton art glass. One actually has the label still on it. They were part of the giftware line 1972 to 1980. This is a peacock vase, and it's just gorgeous. The peacock and the floral. And the custard glass is made with some uranium oxide, so it does fluoresce under the black light, and I'm going to show you how pretty that looks. And I think for now I am keeping one, and I'm going to be selling the one with the foil label on it for about $24. Look at that glow under the black light. It's just a stunning, stunning vase. I stopped by the Thrifty For You, or Thrifty To You, a thrift store in Melbourne right here. It's a charitable thrift store, but it's kind of expensive. It's not a good place for reselling usually, but I like to stop in because you never know what you're going to find every now and then. And the day I went in, it was 25% off the entire store, which made me happy. So I did pick up this 3-piece Delft salt and pepper shaker in the boat. I think I paid about $8.50 for it. I'm going to ask about $22.50 for it. They're really cute, nice condition, ceramic. They both have their stoppers on them, and they're marked, let me show you again right here. They are marked DAIC. I looked forever. I thought, oh, I'm going to find out what that means, and I didn't think it would be hard, but it was kind of hard. And just about when I was ready to give up, and I thought, DAIC, what do I think that would stand for? I thought Dutch American Import Company, and that's when I found out that is what it stands for. It's not an old set, but it's a really cute set. I'm going to ask about $22.50 for it. Delft was once the capital of Holland, and it became known as the Blue Delft Production Center. Actually, that's where most of the Delft was made in Holland. And the original Delft pieces way back in the 17th century were not Dutch looking actually, but they were copies of Chinese patterns, and it wasn't until later on that Delft became known more so for their Holland and Dutch patterns. They were mostly sold way back in the 17th century when they were still being Chinese copies to very wealthy families. This set is not particularly old. It's an import, I'm sure, as the name says, Dutch American Import Company, but it's a cute little set in great condition, and I know there's a lot of Delft lovers out there, and I'm going to ask about $22.50 for the set. Really cute. Get back in your boat. There we go. They made traditional Delftware by using clay. They baked the clay, and after the clay was baked, they used a tin glaze on top of that. Thanks as always for watching. I hope you enjoyed the haul. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Most importantly, leave me a comment, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye. Right by one, boy, says right there, it's oven proof. So, Michelle here, Thrifting 101. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. Glad you're stopping in. Quick haul tonight from a little bit of everything from all over Melbourne.